it's called Luke White Band. Right? That's all right, Steve. We'll wait for you. We'll wait for you. Oh, great. Do you have the token?
Yeah, but why use that when you Hello, hello, and welcome everyone to COMA. Thank you so much for coming out on this beautiful January evening. Firstly, we'd like to acknowledge that we're meeting on the traditional lands of the Kaurna people, and we pay our respects to their elders past and present. Tonight we have two fantastic acts for you, and we're going to kick it off with the jazz juggernaut that is Luke White and his quintet. Please give it up for the Luke White Band, who are tonight launching their album. Luke will tell you more about it. Won't you, Luke? All right.
Thank you. Welcome to the first out of COMA and subsequently my album launch. Thank you all for coming, and thank you to Max for that wonderful introduction. That tune was called Notes from a Wine Glass. It didn't actually mean for it to be that long. Here we are, about 10, 15 minutes later. Proves that you shouldn't have wine from said wine glass when you're writing a tune. But here we are. Now, just before I go on and introduce this wonderful band, in front of you, you will have some flyers on the table with a QR code. This is a QR code to my album. Unfortunately, due to some delays, hence the album title, In Due Time, the vinyls were meant to be coming here a few days ago, but they're delayed. So they'll be here early February, mid-February. So I had to scramble a little bit in the last few days. It's been a few busy days marketing-wise for me. Shout out to my wonderful sister Jenna, who has created a website for me within 48 hours. Give her a follow with her business, Paint Bucket Digital. It's Jenna White. That has allowed me to actually do a pre-sale of these albums. So all you need to do is just scan the QR code. It will take you to my website page, and then just fill in your payment details, and one will be shipped out to you when they arrive to me in approximately mid-February. So, the title In Due Time was actually due to, we recorded this album so almost 2 years to this date with most members of this band. But yeah, seeing as though the vinyls were running a little bit late, it makes the title, Anyway, I'll stop talking. I had like a spiel, so like I'm going through a lot of things in my mind, but I need to get through all of this. I mean, a lot of this can actually wait. Before I actually go on, I'm going to introduce this fabulous band, most of which who actually recorded this album. Thomas Voss on the trombone. David McAvoy on the piano. I'm using everyone's full names. Declan Horan on the electric and double bass. And to round out the full name, Stephen Neville on the drums. I'm not letting Stephen introduce anything tonight, although he wanted to. Okay. All right, so the next tune that we're going to move on to is called Night Rider. A night rider describes someone that is driving without their headlights on, and it was introduced to me by one of my closest friends, John Ovan. So thank you, John. I don't know whether that was an original. We also later found out that it's actually like is it a 1970s or 80s movie? TV show. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking. This is Night Rider. Thank you, Tom Voss on the trombone. I was going to say piano. You don't play piano, trombone. All right, this next one doesn't really need too much of an introduction. It's called Tales from the Cabin. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that. I've talked enough. Thank you. That featured David McAvoy on the piano, Thomas Voss on the trombone, Stephen Neville on the drums, and we'll just keep going around the band, and Declan Horan on the electric bass, which is now switching to the double, for the final 2 tunes of this set, which are actually off the album. So the first 3 tunes that I decided to play in my album launch actually weren't off the album. But now we're on to the album. So we're going to begin with Slinky, which is written by Thomas Voss. I think I've told this story before when we played the last COMA gig, but I got Tom to write this tune for one of my school bands in a big band format, and I liked that so much after hearing it for probably what was about 2 to 3 terms. So I must really like this. I asked him to create a small group version of this tune, and it made its way onto the album. So thank you, Tom. Does Slinky mean anything in particular? Nothing? Okay. Kind of reminds me of the Slinky from Toy Story, though. Should I be quiet? Okay. I've been given the word from Steve. Thank you. It's come to that part of the set. We are moving into the last tune, which will be Head in the Clouds. Just before I do, I just want to thank just a few people. Obviously, the Wheat Chief and COMA for allowing me to put this on, and also releasing my album through COMA. Thank you very much. Marty on sound, thank you very much. I'd also like to thank Wizard Tone, particularly JB and Jared from Wizard Tone for recording this album and all their help with the process, including obviously mixing and mastering. So thank you to those guys. Thank you as well to Bonnie for the incredible album artwork. I really do appreciate it, and it's wonderful, so thank you. And last but not least, obviously this incredible band, most of which who recorded this. So one more time, Thomas Voss on the trombone, Dave McAvoy on the piano, Declan Horan on the bass, Stephen Neville on the drums. Please stick around for the second set, which will be great. Coruscalia Collective, I hope I haven't butchered that name. Yes, so thank you for everyone for coming as well. I really do appreciate your support with this. And yeah, thank you.
Please keep it going for Luke White Band album launch. And get onto those QRs and pre-order your vinyls today. Please stick around, grab a drink from the bar, and we'll have Choruscalia Collective in the second set. Thank you.